So the former Prime Minister there questioning the behaviour sometimes of the current Prime Minister, not happy sometimes with the way.
While addressing the public the meetings, I was watching today in Meerut. So what type of speeches? He thinks he is the only honest man in this country, all others corrupt. This type of statement with all arrogance, who bothers? The people of this country watch us, this leader, their performance, everything they will watch. He is the only one Prime Minister who now brought the country to all those fast, the developed countries. It's 4 or 5 countries. Yesterday what has happened on our space scientists have achieved. I don't want to go to all these things. But the point is, he thinks I am the only one person who brought this country. India is powerful. Now it stands in par with China and all these things. See how he misuses the contribution made by our scientists. What is all these things? I will leave that issue to the domain of the public people. But the point is, to make such irresponsible statement, what has happened in the Augusta, the purchase or whatever it may be. So the way in which he speaks, on the contrary, the Rafale issue, when the direct charge was made by Rahul Gandhi, he never come to the house. I have never seen a leader, either the Chief Minister or the Prime Minister, when there is charges against the office of the Prime Minister or the Chief Minister. When Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was the Chief Minister or the Prime Minister, his son-in-law, Firoz Gandhi, made an attack on Haridas Mandira's case against the Finance Minister, T.T. Krishnamacharya. The inquiry was held. T.T. Krishnamacharya forced to resign. Nehru has never spared anybody. Even Jeep scandal, whether there is honesty or dishonest, nobody can say Menon was a corrupt man. He is such a patriot. Nobody can question his integrity. And some people has raised the issue of Jeep scandal. He resigned. Where is the morality?
They felt it was the right thing to do. But what the IT department says, the BJP says, is IT says that we are just investigating possible corruption. BJP says if the Congress and JDS leaders are honest, they need not worry about JDS,
No,
about
we are not
IT.
bothered. Why I have giving some reaction to you, NDTV? The reaction of the former Prime Minister where he is contesting the election. Though I have declared in the Parliament I am not going to contest any more elections. But the people have persuaded me. The Mandya and Hassan, 2 grandchildren, they are going to be tested whether the people will going to give their mandate in favor of JDS or not. But the point is, you selected 2 places. The chief of the Income Tax Department, Balakrishnan, is going to retire in June. I don't want to say he is corrupt or not corrupt. Who am I to give certificate? The way in which when Yediyurappa's diary was released, one national magazine, not even 2 hours, he says it is a fake signature. A signature of any person, he cannot decide. There is a separate agency. Has the signature gone through that agency? How we can say that? That shows he is favoring the government which is now existing. For what? He may get extension for 2 years, he may become the chairman, or he may become the governor. See, with this obligation, he want to defend. He now says, we got some information about the money that has been collected. That is the only source, according to them. It is not a political one.
Okay.
The press release. See, you are going to villages where my party workers are there. You are going to search the office of the executive office, PWD. Is it necessary? There are big Timinglas in this country. What a mean level of the investigation. So that is why we are not scared. We are going to work unitedly. More united efforts will be put in all the 28 constituencies. How many seats they have given to me, that is not the issue. The issue is BJP should be brought down in Karnataka. I will take the responsibilities as an elderly political leader. We will do our best to give a befitting replay for Modi.
Speaking of the BJP, they chose for their Bengaluru South candidate, the young Tejaswi Surya. Now, he has made some tweets in the past, which some people are finding objectionable. The single reason for BJP's defeat in Jayanagar is consolidation of Muslim votes. He says BJP must really become a Hindu party, not just be perceived as one. He says Congress is the party of Muslims. He says BJP should unapologetically be a party for Hindus. Statements like this he has made. How do you respond to this young man's?
This is going to damage the Bharatiya Janata Party candidate.
You feel so? You feel it?
100%. See, you can't use this type of language, whether Hindu party or Muslim party. See, this country has to be ruled in accordance to the constitutional provisions made by late Dr. Ambedkar. Every religion has to be respected. So you can't bifurcate. That is where this government, headed by Modi, want to use this Hindu card and try to consolidate the Hindus in this country. It is practically impossible. I know this. I got bitter experience. I had given reservation to the Muslims. I cleared Article 16.4, 15.4, job and education reservation. Not only that, political reservation I gave in Karnataka. In the corporation election, 2 women mayors, as I have seen in the office, scheduled caste, Hamali's son can become a mayor. What is this?
So this kind of tweeting, this kind of...
That is going to damage, and I am sure the people of southern, this in parliament segment, 100% the people will give a befitting reply for this candidate.
Sir, as you said, you were persuaded to contest this election, and you are contesting from Tumakuru finally. But some embarrassment for the Congress. The Congress, Mudda Gowda is saying he will contest as a Congress candidate against you. Coalition embarrassment there?
If anybody violates the party's direction, the further actions will be taken by the party, High Command. For that there is no doubt on.
You're not concerned about that? You're very confident?
Certainly.
Very confident about Tumakuru itself?
No, if I have no confidence, why should I select it? I have not asked actually. I only told Rahul Gandhi when he met me in my house, 2 constituencies, Mandi and Hassan, my constituency.
Okay, yes.
You give 8 parliament segments where BJP is now holding.
Yes.
It is under BJP's political force. I fight against them.
Okay.
Actually, sitting members are BJP members.
Yes, like in
I requested.
Chikmagalur and other places like that.
I told Rahul Gandhi, Siddaramaiah really wanted to put his man in Mysore. So he insisted, and in response to that, they had given Tumakuru. He himself has said, it is not I have insisted. I don't want to disturb all the 12 candidates. I don't want actually. But 10 candidates. See, the issue is they have taken the dish.
So he has to follow, the sitting MP has to follow.
What can
Among the 8 seats given was Bengaluru North, but the JDS decided to return that to the Congress. That is very unusual, really.
No, see, it is a very big constituency. 28 lakhs voters are there. And Tumakuru is hardly 16 lakhs. So, at this stage, I want to tour in all the areas. It is a very vast area. I myself thought over to leave it to Congress. A young man, the Krishna Deve Gowda, who is a minister. That's why I myself suggested the name, and I am going to fight for its success. There is no doubt on that.
At the national level, what do you see as the status of the Grand Alliance now? How strong is it? Is it still together as it was at the swearing in?
I'd like to tell you, with all sincerity at my command, all those people who have participated in oath-taking ceremony of Kumaraswamy, all are going to oppose Modi's candidature.
Will they be together? Will it be one group?
Certainly they will come together.
If the Grand Alliance does come to power, do you see Rahul Gandhi then as the most likely Prime Minister for your choice?
Why not? Why not? He has improved a lot after he became the President of the Indian National Congress. He has improved a lot. It's shown the sign of holding the office of the Prime Minister, and with the cooperation of all senior leaders, my expectation is going to do well.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Former Prime Minister H.D. Deve Gowda there, talking about politics, getting ready for another political battle here in Tumakuru in Karnataka, and talking about the national politics as well. Who will be the next Prime Minister? We'll know by the end of May. With Govind Murthy, Maya Sharma in Bengaluru for NDTV.